these country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia. Mama.
Fucking hick.
Home. Country roads. John Denver is not a hick.
Anyone who's gonna change country is a hick. Even country rock or anything like that.
And I don't know about that.
The South will rise again, feller.
Now without your flag, it isn't.
That's a hick.
Your flag is gone, brother.
Bullshit, it is. I got that shit on my front lawn.
If they actually have some bullshit, you can be arrested for having that flag now.
I don't know why, considering it's part of American history.
No, apparently American history is a problem. I mean,
like, granted, I know what it stands for, and yes, that is very, very wrong. But still, like, it's a part of American history. If you put that shit in a museum and say it's okay to have in a museum, then really, what's the fucking difference?
Because it's in a museum, it's different somehow.
Oh, now it floats.
I mean, we're the land of the free. There's nothing in the Constitution that says I can't have my own really extremist beliefs and just display it on my property.
There's no freedom anymore.
No, Sally got offended by that. Oh, I don't give a fuck about Sally.
You know how far they actually took it? I don't know if you heard this.
Supreme Court.
No, they actually tore down a statue of Grant.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was just like, makes no sense. They vandalized a thing in South Carolina. Like, somebody vandalized a Confederate soldier statue.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like just like a it wasn't a statue. It was more like a plaque.
Yeah.
Of all the fallen like Confederate soldiers, and they vandalized it and said I forget what it exactly said, but they're fucking racists or something like that.
The only one racist are the ones vandalizing it.
And I was like, you realize that the North was racist too. The only reason why we got involved, sort of conflict, was to preserve the Union. So,
yeah.
And actually, the reason why we freed the slaves mainly was for more manpower, so we could win.
Yeah.
Not that the North was going to lose, considering economical status, but just saying.
Yeah, but everyone likes to pretend that stuff never happened. You can't. I mean, did you ever watch Dumbo, the cartoon?
I can't say I have.
Well, there's a part in Dumbo where they have a blues singer. They have him sing a song in Dumbo. He's a black crow. He's a black crow who's singing jazz, and they're saying that's racist, even though it's a black guy singing it. So what Disney did was they rewrote the cartoon 70 years later and wrote that part out. Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous anymore. You can't have any history at all because somebody's pissed off and offended by it, so they're going to have to remove it.
Hey, that offends me. Yeah. Oh, does that? Oh, well, that's too bad.
Someone even said you might as well just remove all history because somebody's going to be pissed off and offended, and we're going to have to rewrite it out anyway.
People get so offended now, like at work and stuff. It's just like, oh my god, like, can't take a fucking joke. Get over it.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's getting ridiculous, dude. It's like, God, well, I used to be able to fucking joke around with you. And people are like, why are you so quiet now? I'm like, well, you see, when everybody bitches and complains about every little thing, it's like, why say anything?
No, you just say, all you need to say is 2019. That's why. Oh, Microsoft. You're idiots. I don't get why Microsoft thinks that's a good idea. Their next console is going to be a cloud-only console. Not everyone wants digital versions of their games. And I'm one of them.
Fuck you say?
I'm one of them.
I love digital. Like, granted, there are problems, like, well, there can be an issue with that.
Yeah,
But there
they
can be an
take-
issue with, huh?
They can take it away whenever they feel like it. That's the main issue on why I won't go digital. At any moment, they can decide, people had it long enough, and just turn it off, and you lose it forever. Actually, it's $60.
I know what you mean.
Well, at any time, they can release a patch or tell Steam, Sony, or whatever to just remove it from the list and make the game unplayable. They can do that at any time.
I'm pretty sure that they won't do that for the fact that people with disc versions would still be able to play, and then that would just create a huge problem.
Well, exactly. You can't do that with CDs, but you can do it with digital.
But what I'm saying is, I feel like that'd be a giant legal dispute if that ever actually did happen. And I know it hasn't happened, or because I feel like a lot of people would have already banked in big time on it.
It's starting to happen with the Telltale games. They're starting to do that now because Telltale's out of business and they can't support the games anymore. So they're removing them from the store.
Removing it from the store is one thing. Removing my licensing for the game that I have purchased and owned is a completely different thing.
And anyway, and who's to say that a year from now, like if you stop with Sony, if you stop going on PlayStation for like a year or two, and you forgot your login info, your games are now gone forever. You have to rebuy them. Whereas with the CDs, all you gotta do is put them in.
Yeah. For me, it's not really that big of a deal because I have ways of getting back into my account.
Yeah, but if you call Sony and they say we can't find your record, well then you're shit out of luck.
Yeah.
So that's two big reasons why I won't go digital as long as I can.
I mean, there's also the fact that somebody could come into your house any day and just take all your games.
Yeah, that's true, but no, you gotta have a lot more security with that than you do on digital. The security on your account relies on the ability of Sony, whereas your physical games rely on the abilities of you and everyone in the house.
Down a multi-million-dollar company sounds way more secure than me.
And yet they got hacked and shut down for a month.
Yeah.
So
My information's been safe.
I know. I'm just saying, at some point it could happen. So I'd rather be overly safe than sorry. Because at least if I lose my account, I don't lose any. Just make a new account and keep playing.
Hey, going into GameStop and fucking deal with their bullshit.
Or Amazon.
Come on, we're not going to have to deal with GameStop next year.
Probably not. Yeah. They lost about $1 billion in revenue.
Oh,
so they're going down. Only a matter of time before they shut down.
I think I'm done for now.